Tiny Tim was the smallest ant in the colony. While the other ants scurried about their daily tasks, Tim dreamt of heroic deeds. He longed to be brave, to do something extraordinary, but his size always held him back. The other ants, even his own siblings, would chuckle. "Little Tim, trying to be a hero. You're too small." Their laughter stung, but Tim refused to give up his dreams. One day, dark storm clouds gathered overhead, threatening a deluge. The animals of the meadow, squirrels, rabbits, and even the grumpy badger, were frantically trying to move their winter stores to higher ground. The downpour started suddenly, turning the meadow into a muddy swamp. The larger animals, weighed down by their food supplies, became stuck in the mire, their panicked cries echoing through the storm. Tim, watching from a safe crevice, saw their plight. An idea sparked in his tiny brain. He scurried to his colony, his antennae twitching with excitement. He rallied his fellow ants, explaining the situation. At first, they were hesitant. The task seemed impossible for such small creatures, but Tim's unwavering determination, his infectious enthusiasm, convinced them. Together, they formed a tiny army, each ant focused on the task at hand. The ants worked tirelessly, carrying tiny morsels of food, grain by grain, seed by seed, transporting the animals' precious stores to dry, elevated areas. They worked through the night, their tiny legs moving with remarkable speed and precision. The rain continued to fall, but the ants pressed on, their collective effort creating a small miracle. As dawn broke, the storm subsided, revealing a meadow transformed. The animals, freed from the mud, were astonished. Their stores were safe, thanks to the tireless efforts of the tiny ants. The squirrels chattered excitedly, the rabbits hopped with joy, and even the grumpy badger offered a rare, gruff compliment. But the greatest praise was reserved for Tiny Tim. "Tim," the old badger rumbled, "you're a real hero." The other animals echoed his sentiment, their voices filled with admiration. Tim, surrounded by his fellow ants, felt a warmth spread through him. It wasn't the warmth of the rising sun, but the warmth of accomplishment, the pride of knowing that even the smallest creature can achieve greatness. He had proven that size didn't matter. Courage did. And in that moment, Tiny Tim, the once laughed-at ant, was truly a hero.